exposing the real power behind the latest US-UK tech deal. Did anyone see this coming? This isn't just another handshake for the cameras. It's a seismic shift in how two of the world's biggest economies are teaming up to shape the future of technology, business, and even global politics. For decades, the US and UK have been close allies. But this agreement marks a new chapter, one where collaboration isn't just about defense or trade, but about building the digital backbone of tomorrow's world. The stakes? Nothing less than who leads the next era of global innovation. Historic investments, bold promises, and a partnership set to shake up the tech world. This deal is more than just numbers on a page. It's about ambition, vision, and a race to lead the next wave of innovation. Imagine the world's brightest minds, from Silicon Valley to London's tech city, working side by side to solve the biggest challenges of our time. It's about creating a future where technology isn't just a tool, but a force for positive change, driving economic growth, improving lives, and setting new standards for what's possible. Here's what you need to know. On September 18th, President Trump and Prime Minister Keir Starmer met at Chequers and signed what they're calling the Tech Prosperity Deal. This wasn't just a photo op. Behind closed doors, months of negotiation and planning led to this moment, with both leaders determined to outpace global rivals and secure a technological edge for their countries. The setting itself, Chequers, a symbol of British diplomacy, underscored the gravity of the occasion. Security was tight, the world's media watched closely, and the message was clear: the US and UK are ready to lead together. We're talking a record $350 billion in investments. Yeah, that's billion with a B. This is the largest tech-focused investment package ever announced between the US and UK, and it's set to transform everything from research labs to city skylines. To put that in perspective, it's more than the GDP of some countries, and it's all being funneled into the technologies that will define the next generation. This isn't just about big numbers. It's about making a statement to the world that these two nations are betting big on the future. The goal? Supercharge everything from artificial intelligence to nuclear energy, and make sure both countries are at the forefront of the next industrial revolution. We're talking about breakthroughs that could change how we power our homes, how we travel, and even how we communicate. The deal is designed to accelerate the pace of discovery, turning today's science fiction into tomorrow's reality. This means more funding for cutting-edge research, faster development of breakthrough technologies, and a renewed focus on sustainability and security. It's about building a future where clean energy, smart automation, and ethical AI aren't just buzzwords, they're the foundation of daily life. The deal also includes provisions for joint research initiatives, cross-border innovation hubs, and shared intellectual property frameworks, making it easier for scientists and entrepreneurs to collaborate across the Atlantic. Robotics, next-generation wireless like 6G, and advanced automation are all on the table. Imagine cities where self-driving vehicles, smart infrastructure, and lightning-fast connectivity are the norm, not the exception. The deal aims to make these visions a reality, with pilot projects already planned in major cities like New York, London, Manchester, and San Francisco. These cities could soon become living laboratories for the technologies of the future, setting examples for the rest of the world to follow. The partnership also includes a focus on education and talent development. Both governments are launching new scholarship programs, exchange opportunities, and STEM initiatives to ensure the next generation is ready to take the reins. By investing in people as well as technology, the deal aims to create a pipeline of skilled workers who can drive innovation for decades to come. Microsoft pledged $30 billion for AI in the UK, aiming to build new data centers, train thousands of workers, and accelerate the development of safe, ethical artificial intelligence. This isn't just about building more servers, it's about creating the infrastructure for a smarter, more connected society. Microsoft's investment will also support partnerships with universities, startups, and public sector organizations, ensuring that the benefits of AI are widely shared and responsibly managed. And it's not just Microsoft. Companies like NVIDIA, OpenAI, and Google are all in, bringing their expertise, resources, and global reach to the table. This is a tech alliance on a scale we've never seen before. These companies are committing to joint ventures, shared research, and open innovation platforms that will allow ideas to flow freely between the US and UK. The hope is that by working together, they can solve problems faster, avoid duplication, and set global standards for responsible tech development. This isn't just about numbers. This deal is set to create over 15,000 jobs in the UK, from engineers and data scientists to project managers and support staff. These aren't just any jobs. They're high-quality, future-proof careers in industries that are set to grow for decades. The deal also includes funding for retraining programs, so workers in traditional industries can transition into tech roles, ensuring that no one is left behind as the economy evolves. It's a massive boost for young people entering the workforce, and a chance for experienced professionals to upskill in the world's fastest-growing industries. Universities and technical colleges are already reporting a surge in applications for STEM courses, and companies are partnering with schools to offer apprenticeships, internships, and mentorship programs. The message is clear. If you want to be part of the future, the door is wide open. And thousands more jobs are expected in the U.S. as American companies expand their operations, invest in new facilities, and collaborate with British partners on groundbreaking projects. The ripple effect will be felt across the Atlantic, with new opportunities in everything from software engineering to clean energy, logistics, and advanced manufacturing. This is about building a transatlantic workforce that's ready to tackle the challenges of the 21st century. The deal also promises to bridge the digital divide, bringing high-speed internet and advanced technologies to underserved communities in both countries. By making sure everyone has access to the tools of the future, the partnership aims to create a more inclusive digital economy, one where opportunity isn't limited by geography or background. It's a big move to challenge China's lead in tech, sending a clear message that the US and UK are ready to compete and win on the global stage. The deal is as much about geopolitics as it is about technology, with both countries determined to set the rules for the digital age rather than letting others dictate the terms. This is about shaping the future of the internet, data privacy, and digital trade. With China investing heavily in AI, quantum computing, and green energy, this deal is about keeping pace and setting new standards for innovation and ethics. The US and UK are positioning themselves as champions of open, transparent, and democratic technology, offering an alternative to the state-driven models emerging elsewhere. And everyone from Blackstone to Salesforce is signing on, eager to be part of this historic partnership. Venture capital is flowing, startups are getting a boost, and established giants are doubling down on their commitment to transatlantic innovation. The deal is expected to spark a new wave of entrepreneurship, with incubators and accelerators popping up on both sides of the Atlantic to support the next generation of tech leaders. Of course, there were a few disagreements, like recognizing a Palestinian state or dropping steel tariffs, reminding us that even the biggest deals come with their share of political drama and tough compromises. Negotiators had to balance national interests, public opinion, and the demands of powerful industries. But in the end, the shared vision for a tech-driven future won out. But in the end, both leaders called the deal life-changing and pretty amazing, emphasizing the long-term benefits over short-term disputes. They stressed that while there will always be challenges, the potential rewards far outweigh the risks. The hope is that this partnership will serve as a model for other countries looking to harness the power of technology for good. The world watched as Trump and Starmer stood side by side, promising a new era of cooperation, prosperity, and technological leadership. The announcement was met with applause from business leaders, scientists, and ordinary citizens alike, all eager to see what the future holds. The sense of optimism was palpable, with many hoping that this deal will mark the beginning of a new golden age for transatlantic relations. So what's next? More jobs, cheaper energy, and a wave of innovation that could change how we live, work, and connect. The deal includes ambitious targets for renewable energy, with plans to double solar and wind capacity in both countries over the next decade. There's also a focus on making energy more affordable for families and businesses, reducing carbon emissions, and building a more resilient power grid. From green energy breakthroughs to smarter cities and safer AI, the possibilities are endless if this partnership delivers on its promises. Experts predict that we could see everything from fully autonomous public transport to AI-powered healthcare and personalized education systems. The hope is that these advances will not only boost economic growth, but also improve quality of life for millions of people. And maybe, just maybe, we're witnessing the birth of a new tech era for both countries, one that could inspire the rest of the world to follow suit. If the US and UK can make this partnership work, it could set a precedent for international cooperation on everything from climate change to cybersecurity and digital rights. The world will be watching closely to see if this bold experiment pays off. What do you think? Can this deal really deliver? Is this the dawn of a new golden age for tech, or just another headline? Drop your thoughts below and hit subscribe for more tech news. The conversation is just getting started and your voice matters. Stay tuned as we track the impact of this historic deal and bring you the latest updates from the front lines of innovation.